Hello and welcome to a new series of OutPower tutorials. This series will take a bit of a different approach to our usual format. To start, the subject will be about Microsoft PowerApps and our journey to master it. On this tutorial, we'll talk a bit about Microsoft PowerApps and its components, and check how to quickly build an application that fetches data from an Excel file. Without any further ado, let's get right to it. PowerApps is a no-code or low-code platform for building apps. This technology is great for replacing paper forms, legacy solutions, or just that spreadsheet that you and a few coworkers pass around. You can use PowerApps for many things, like for example build a simple solution like a vehicle inspection form and status report, or a complex business solution for purchasing processes and inventory management. Once built, these apps live in the cloud and can be easily shared and run on a variety of platforms, such as desktops, tablets, and mobile phones. PowerApps easily supports multiple data connections, allowing you to bring data together from many platforms into a single app. Some common data sources include Common Data Service, SharePoint, Dynamics 365, SQL Server and Azure SQL, Office 365, and much more. With this, we can build 3 different types of applications: Canvas, model-driven, and portals. Next, onto the tools to build a Power App. To be able to build an app, you should navigate to make.powerapps.com. This will be your initial control center, where you can choose which type of app, or to build an app based on the different type of data connectors. After having everything chosen, this will take us to our web studio, where we can build the app to our liking. Just a quick note, after we're happy with our application, we can run it on a mobile device. But for that, we'll need to have the PowerApps application installed on our device. But more on that later. Now let's start by building an app based on the data from an Excel. In our case, we have an Excel that has tabled information on the company shared drive. A quick inspection of the Excel shows that we have several different columns with different data types, including links to images. Okay, back to the Power App console. On this screen, you'll see a section that says Start from Data. If you don't have the Excel option available right away, click on Other Data Sources. In this screen, you'll be able to add the connector. In here, you need to choose Add a Connector and then select the cloud service of your choice. In our case, to keep it simple, we're going with OneDrive. After that, we select the Excel that we want to use as a data source. As you can see, this will generate an application with the mobile layout. Before we get on with the demo of the generated application, let's try to explain the studio a bit. To start off, as you can see, it is web-based. On the left, we have a hierarchy tree with the generated objects of the application. We can rename these to things that help us better identify what we are dealing with. In the center is the canvas, where you can preview the app and modify the design as we wish. On the right, we have our properties pane. This will change depending where we have our focus set. On the top section, we have an Excel-like toolbar. This is where we can fine-tune the behavior of our application, using conditional statements, available methods, and more. To run our app, we can click the play button on the top right of the studio. This will open the app in a new tab. As an alternative, if we press Alt while clicking on the canvas, it will perform the action as if the app was running. Since we're here, let's do a quick demo of what was generated. We start with the listing that has a search and sort functionality. If we click one record, it takes us to a view screen where we can see the detail of the record. We can either choose to navigate back to the list or to the edit record. By clicking the pencil, we'll go to the edit screen. Let's just change some data to see it update. Okay, now that we have seen our app, a few quick notes when editing on the canvas. As you can see, as we move an element, it moves for all the other records. Also, we can edit the order of the elements off the screen with just a few clicks. Quick preview, show everything, and there we go, the changes that we made are there. Okay, the last thing that we're going to talk about today is how to run this app on your device. For that, you need to install the app PowerApps. It exists for either Android or iOS. After installing the app, log in with your Microsoft credentials and you will see a list of applications that are available to you. That will be all for today. Hope you have enjoyed our first step into the world of Microsoft Power Apps. Thank you very much for watching this video and please join us next time for more OutPower tutorials. See you soon.